So I'm gonna show you how to seal this in. You're gonna need, I use like a kind of bristled out brush so it makes it go a little bit smoother. A cup of water, some latex, and basically I just do a pretty thick wash, like so. Always make sure that you're blending out your edges so you don't, it makes it look seamless when you're coating. I always go direction the fur is gonna go so you can see me fanning out. And I go pretty thick, at least on that seam, and then I'll bring it out pretty far. Make sure there's no drippies on the inside. And then I basically just always will go over this kind of edge seam.
Yeah, because it's actually like locking it in if you go around the bottom.
Yeah. And then while it's like this, I can just lift his face like this, or actually better from the bottom. And I'm gonna control it, but I'm basically just gonna coat very lightly on the inside. I'm not gonna do as thick because it's pointing downwards and I don't want any unnecessary drips. But I am gonna start to seal it on the other side too, basically. Just a pretty thin wash of it. Switch my brush.
Cool.
Then I just let this dry, and then I would do probably 1 or 2 more layers until you wouldn't be able to see basically how the add-in is.
So
like,
if it was a color one, would you be doing black like this first and then color over that, or would you just do the color?
no, I would just do the color. I would
Yeah.
do black on the inside and then color.
Yeah, black on the inside and color on the outside, but the same sort of concept for painting. Though color goes on a little differently, so we'll record Jai painting color on another hood's neck just to sort of show how that looks.
Well, it's the same process. Like
Same concept.
it's literally, you just do the same thing. Like you'll just do a big thick glob and then you'll fan it out. Like you see how thin this latex is there?
Mm-hmm.
You basically just want to make sure that every time you're doing brush strokes, it's always like thinning out. Hi, friend. But yeah, so that's basically it. And then I would just take one of these fans and
Like,
let it dry.
cool.